The real, true impact of Don't Ask, Don't Tell hit me the hardest on September 11th. That morning I was at the Pentagon attending a briefing. At 9:30 we adjourned. When the Pentagon was hit, I was standing at the Pentagon bus stop. The space that I had been in just 7 minutes earlier was completely destroyed, and 7 of my coworkers had been killed. I realized that if I had been killed, my partner quite literally would have been the last to know, as nowhere in my paperwork, my emergency contact information, had I dared to list her name.
I was in the medical corps. On my first tour, I provided emergency medical care on the streets of Baghdad. I was discharged in June of 2008 under Don't Ask, Don't Tell after I spoke out on 60 Minutes about being gay and serving in the military. When my command knew that I was gay, they wanted to retain the best and the brightest. They wanted to keep someone that was doing their job, doing it well, being promoted. Once it became so public, their hands were tied, and they think pressure came down from the Pentagon saying we need to discharge the soldier because he's violating Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
As a leader, you should know as much as possible about your soldiers. If you care about the mission, then you care about your soldiers. And the support systems and networks that really sustain the soldiers, many times you don't have to look farther than their homes and their love relationships. And the things that make us most secure and the most supported, it's love. You could even extend it to the point of saying the most important factor for our national security is what you'll find at home. And love is essential for our national security.
When my ex was injured in Afghanistan, I just broke down. I started crying, screaming, kicking a Humvee, throwing stuff. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't talk to your buddies about it. You can't get counseling about it. You can't even talk to a mental health professional about it. That changed me a lot. I obviously was having difficulty handling. So eventually I did start coming out to the point where I was about as open as you could be without getting kicked out. But they were fine with it for the most part, basically because I did a good job and I was a good soldier.